In the last video, we talked about structure in pseudocode, right? Okay. Now I want to talk about what is inside the dictionary part, which is a data structure. In the data structure part, there are three things that they are very important, which is the concept of values, variables, and data types. Data types. What is value? Values is data or information itself. Data or information that will be used in your program. For example, your name, I don't know, Sony, probably your age, information about your age, 25 or 17, or degree in Celsius, for example, 23.7, your address, and so on and so on. So this is a value. This is a value that will be used in your program. For example, you want to create a program to convert Celsius to Reaumur, then you need this value, right? You need this value in Celsius. For example, you give 23.7 in Celsius, then you do the calculation, you get a new value, and then you output the value. Okay, that's the values. The next thing is variables. Variables. The variables is a symbolic name. Symbolic name, or probably alias for value. So we can also say like variables contain a value. So variables contain a value. One variable can contain one value, for example. Let's say we have values Sony. Now we want to give a symbolic name for these values. Let's say the name is name. This is a symbolic value for these values. So there is a values. Now we create a new name to refer to these values. So this is a variable. This is a variable, or age that refer to 25, for example, and so on and so on. These are called variable names. Name for these variables. So if a variable contain a value, then why we need a variable? Why don't we use a value directly? Okay, here is the thing. A variable age, for example, first it refers to value of 25, but we can also change, so now it refers to a value of 26. Okay, this is how variables work. It can refers to different values, but values, for example, a value 25 cannot be changed. It's just 25. So, for example, if you want to create a program to display your age, right now there is a code output, for example, 25, your current age. But in the next year, you hope that you want to display not 25 but 26, right? Because in the next year you turn to 26. If you use this code, then it will always display 25 instead of 26. But if you use, for example, the variable age, and then we assign, okay, I will explain this later. We assign age to 25 first. Now it will display 25. But if you change this letter, for example, +1, okay, because you turn to 26, you have a program that in the next year you add +1 to this value. Now the number will become 26. Then you will output 26. Okay. The third things is data structure. Data type. Data type. What is data type? Data type is used to specify what kind of value a variable can contain. Okay, if you look at the previous example, these values, actually they are different values. This one is Sony, it is a text, right? It is a text. This one is integer, this one is integer, and this one it's not integer. Actually, it is a floating point or a real number, right? Real number. This one is integer number, and this one is text. So they are different. A concept of variable is a variable can only contain a kind of value. It is specified, but by the data type. There are many data types, but the most basic one and the primary one is you need to know about 5 data types. The first one is integer. Integer, of course, for integer value 30, 25, minus 59, and so on and so on. The second one is real, for real value 25.6, 0.25 minus 39.2.5, but it can also contain integer number 25, 30, 50, for example. Okay, please remember this one. The third one is string. It is for a text value. Sunday, Telkom University, so on and so on. String. The next thing is a character. It is only for one symbol, S or I don't know, crash, one symbol. Different from this one, it is a sequence of symbol. It can also, of course, contain only one symbol, the string, but the character can only store one symbol. The last one is Boolean. Boolean, I think, yeah, like that, with double O, Boolean. There are only two values for Boolean type, which is true and false. So, if we have, let's say, a variable a, and you specify data type as integer, then this a cannot store a value of 25.6, for example, or Tuesday. But it can store a value of 29, 35, and yeah, the other integer numbers. Okay, that's how we use those three things, and it's very important because if we want to solve a problem, we really need to use data, some kind of data and values inside the algorithm. So Algorithm without the data is really nothing useful.